This past summer, we had the opportunity to travel to Prince Edward Island, the smallest province in Canada, also known as the birthplace of Confederation. Famous for its red soil, sandy beaches, lush green fields, and potatoes. Although the Confederation Bridge connects the island to the mainland, we chose the ferry from Pictou, Nova Scotia to Prince Edward Island, crossing the Northumberland Strait, which was scenic and full of marine life.
Not only is PEI a popular destination for vacationers, it is rich in history with friendly residents, many whom have unique stories to share. During our bed and breakfast stay in Stanhope, we noticed a sign that piqued our curiosity. It turns out we were staying next to Carrie Costain, who along with her late husband Kieran had moved a small church to their property. The church was open to visitors, so we asked if it would be okay to shoot a video and meet Carrie.
Morning.
Good morning.
Where did the church come from originally? Where was it moved from?
It came from Union Road.
And that's...
up near the airport.
Okay.
And it was an active church until the amalgamation. The amalgamation, it became surplus. And it was sold to a private tourist operator who used it as a tourist attraction, Jules Country Gardens.
So it was actually moved twice?
Yes.
Wow.
And then it, when the company sold it, we purchased it because we always wanted to have a little church that would be a place for traveling. And there we are. I'm out helping the guy jack it up, straighten it. And then we had the blessing, which included a Roman Catholic who read the prayer for St. Christopher. And we had the president of the Stanhope Historical Society read the blessing for people who had worshipped here.
So the significance of St. Christopher is what?
The patron saint of travelers.
And so you get a lot of travelers through here?
Yes, we do.
How many visitors do you think you've had since you've moved it here?
Oh, I don't really know.
You have a book here, so there's quite a few people that have signed it.
I don't really know. We're only open in the summer, obviously.
Yeah.
We open in 07, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 20, 26, 27, 29, 30, 32, 34. 34 pages, they're double, so that's 68. And how many's on the page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow, so you've had a lot of people come through.
So, there's just a lot of people.
Yeah.
What else can I tell you? Various people leave various things in memories of.
I see. So the pews, where did they come from?
The pews came from Old Mount St. Mary's, which was a convent, Roman Catholic convent,
Right.
in Charlottetown. And it was dismantled, and the new convent, Sisters of St. Martha, was built, and we rescued them.
Oh.
The old chairs are from Kier's grandfather's house in Tignish. And that first one cost $1.25. Price was on the bottom of it. The kneeling bench is also from the old convent.
Wow.
Now the turned light standards are from the old Baptist church in Charlottetown that was dismantled.
And is this the original glass that was in, the colored glass?
No, no. The rectangular one was from the Michaels house. They were a Lebanese family who came to Charlottetown and operated a store. And that was the fancy window in the side of the foyer. And when it was sold and became A1 Vacuum, they remodeled, and I purchased that. The original windows were just pebble glass like that.
Oh, I see.
But I do some stained glass, and I was always going to do my own.
Oh.
And the one at the top was a gift from Colonel Bob Berry, who has moved in this subdivision. And I just put it up there to add color.
I see. Now, who's the couple? There's a picture on the wall over here.
That's my aunt and uncle, my father's sister. He was from Detroit, lived in Chicago, and he is father's, as I say, father's sister.
Yes.
And the old pictures, that was my grandmother and her sisters, 2 sisters. And anyway. The the original church was larger, and when it was moved, they smalled it down, but the sanctuary is the original, the door's the original, ceiling's the original, the wainscoting around the edge is the original. They smalled it down. The bell tower is the original, without a bell, of course. One of my French-Canadian friends came and said, but Carrie, there's got to be some memory for the people who drove here by horse and carriage. And so he brought me two swingle trees, see? And made a cross out of it and put it up there. The cross piece is the piece that goes between 2 horses when you're driving as a team.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the large swingle tree is attached to the wagon. These stones are old island stones, hand-cut island sandstone. And they came from what was the old courthouse in Bonshaw. And it comes from a band of good limestone, sandstone, that runs through a cross-section of the island. And it's like T Hill. It's the backbone kind of Queens County. And those stones were hand-cut from there.
So you moved this building as well?
Yes, it was a station it was a trolley house, and this part was the station. And there was a picture of Keir that a friend painted for him. Yeah. And he built all this stuff is all scratch built. All these houses.
Construction of the rail line started in 1871. Because of debt, the colony reconsidered Confederation and became a province July 1, 1873. Due to alternative transportation sources, the railway was abandoned in 1989.
And that's a hay fork.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know anything about it? Have you got any farming in your background?
I grew some carrots once.
Imagine that. Well, this fork is not for picking carrots, okay? That's a hay fork. And see, and you drove that in the load and pull these tongs up and then lift it up off the hay wagon and drop it in the burn. These were for moving the pieces of track over.
Oh.
Manually?
Manually.
Pieces of railroad track over.
See, look, you grab the track there.
Right. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
They're too heavy to move. And I had those ducks floating up to the bridge, and one morning we come out, and Mr. Beaver had caught hold of the rope and pulled them down there.
So the ducks are still where the beaver left them?
Yeah, they're decoys.
They're decoys, yeah.